this looks crazy, but...
Frank Castle's going to take the stand tomorrow, and your friend could use your help.
What the fuck? I know you're upset that you see a girl in your boyfriend's bed, but you know Matt's character. Because Elektra's hot as fuck. She's like, who the fuck is that? What's up, y'all? Welcome back for some more Daredevil. Quick recap, last episode. Foggy basically said he's done with Matt because he can't trust him anymore. Karen swears to help Frank connect the dots about his past, and considering how good she is as a journalist, or at least investigative, she's gonna figure it out. And Matt and Elektra ended the episode about to enter a bottomless mine. So let's get into this. Before we begin, I do want to remind you that you can vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. If not, just make sure you subscribe or leave a thumbs up on this video if you do enjoy it. Really helps my channel reach a wider audience, and I greatly appreciate it. But now, it's time for the show. Let's go.
There. It just hit.
It just hit between episodes?
I can't get a read on these guys. There's no sound. There's no heartbeat. There's nothing.
Don't focus on the fighters. Track the weapons.
Yeah, swords I can hear.
Let's go. Yo! Stick, no way!
Who wants to get the hell out of here?
Elektra got her gut split open. She might be done.
I think she's dying.
Not if I can stop it.
We need to get her to a hospital.
Doctors can't help her. We're going to your place. It's her only shot.
Stay with me.
This is intense as hell. A car chase where they're being pursued by the Hand?
Toxins in her bloodstream, shutting the whole thing down. Need pliers and hot tape.
Do they poison their blades? And I was just talking about how she's just such a boss for not wearing any armor and shit, even though she's going to be more susceptible to cuts. And look what happens. She should have been wearing something.
Can you save her?
Not before I make her worse.
Oh!
She'll recover.
24 hours will tell. I've known her to pull through worse.
What'd you just say?
Fucking knew it. He trained her. I fucking knew it.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Got this. Counsel?
And where's Matt? Well, I mean, we know where he's at, but they're probably thinking, you know, we were right not to trust him.
Frank Castle, standing there, grinning. 32 moos surrounding him, all dead. Son of a gun cleared that entire LZ all by himself.
Yeah, so wars where the Punisher definitely fine-tuned his gun skill and combat efficiency.
And the crimes he's accused of today? Could the man you knew have committed them?
Absolutely not. Lieutenant Frank Castle that I know is a hero.
I don't know. You can still do all that stuff and still be a killer when you come back home.
That officer that didn't listen to Frank, got his men trapped, you're looking at him. Believe me when I tell you I thank God every day that I only lost my arm.
Holy shit!
I think you're just a sick old fighter dying to hit people so you make up stories to justify your behavior.
Sit down. It all began centuries ago.
Okay, break down this war for me. Come on, Stick.
Real treasure, not gold or rubies or any of that. They found the secret.
What secret?
Immortality.
Nobu is coming back. He's not dead. That's all I heard from that. And Elektra. That's how she probably dies and comes back.
They grow in size, spread across Asia, and finally give themselves a name, the Hand.
So who stopped them in the past? That's what I want to know.
Kid pulls the knife from his dead mother. He cuts down some of the Hand's finest. They give him a name, the Chaste.
The Chaste? Never heard of that before. It might be him.
Welcome to the world, kid.
But then he said that...
Elektra works for me.
Oh shit, she works for him. Fuck, what was I saying? Forgot what I was talking about. Fuck. Oh, that maybe Stick isn't all that bad. I didn't think he was a good guy, but the only people he's really killed is a kid, but he wasn't really a kid from what he said, and the Yakuza guy. That's it.
Mr. Castle is suffering from what we call sympathetic storming. It can plunge a seemingly peaceful individual into mental and emotional chaos.
Sure sounds a lot like PTSD.
He didn't want any of this psychology talk in his trial. I do remember him saying that.
Is it possible to willfully premeditate a crime? Any infractions would be considered crimes of passion.
Damn, so they're saying he gets an adrenaline rush or something can send him into that mind state and he doesn't really have control over his actions?
You killed my dad! I don't give a shit what you've been through!
Order.
You killed him! I saw him
Please
in his
remove that
coffin
young
with
man now.
holes in him. He was my dad.
That's what I was saying. I'm not on the side that Punisher's doing right. There's no way. I don't know enough about his operation and what he does to say it.
The jury has to know what we go through every single day. After this afternoon, I don't think we have any other shot.
What do you think's gonna happen here? We're not gonna win this thing.
What if he goes up on the stand and he tries to remember everything that happens, or they bring up details and shit, and then it fucking comes to him while he's sitting up there?
What if this is just me now?
Then don't you deserve to know that too?
Right.
Foggy.
Damn, I'm loving the courtroom part of this. Like how they're not just operating out of their office with a little side shit. Like this is like the trial of the century.
Matt and I are partners for a reason. This is something that he'll be better at.
He's barely spent 2 seconds with Frank.
But that kid nearly...
He's barely spent 2 seconds with Frank. Oh, Karen, if only you knew.
Okay, I'll get him.
Imagine if she knew that Matt was Daredevil and that they've had conversations. It would be all more understanding and this would all go so much easier and it'd just be so much more different.
When we met, was it fate? Was it luck? Or was I a mission?
I didn't even think of that. Stick sent her before they even met.
I did the thing I promised him I'd never do. I fell in love with you, Matthew. Listen to my heartbeat if you must. You know it's true.
Damn. The love is real though.
Matthew, there are things about me you don't know.
I don't need to know. Elektra, whoever you've chosen to be, you're free now. All right, you could have killed those men at the hole, but you didn't.
Stick just out there eating, listening to this.
Why are you so good?
I'm not.
There's a light inside you. I tried to snuff it out in college.
You are good, Matt. The ultimate paragon. Even though you're conflicted, we see it.
Karen, I know this looks crazy, but
Frank Castle's going to take the stand tomorrow, and your friend could use your help.
What the fuck? I know you're upset that you see a girl in your boyfriend's bed, but you know Matt's character. Because Elektra's hot as fuck. She's like, who the fuck is that? Hey, Matt showed up though. Let's go. I need to see some courtroom Matt.
We need to get Frank to tell a story in a way that keeps him out of prison and alive. No one's heard that story except for you because you're who you are.
See how Foggy knows and he can use what he dealt with Punisher as Daredevil to his advantage here. And that's just with Foggy. Imagine if Punisher knew and Karen knew.
You've been charged with multiple capital crimes. Been called a killer incapable of empathy or remorse.
so I hear.
Matt cross-examining Punisher in a courtroom. Finally.
I don't think you understand shit.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what kind of man you are. You're the kind of man this city needs. We all need men and women who are willing to take the fight themselves so that we can walk safe at night in our own neighborhoods.
He's talking about himself. I didn't think he was so for Punisher though. Well, he is his client and he's trying to win.
Ones I put down, the people I killed. I want you to know that I do it all again. This is a circus, all right? It's a charade. It's an act. I'm not crazy.
He doesn't like that whole PTSD. He was out of control angle, fully aware and conscious.
Any lowlife, any maggot piece of shit that I put down, I did it because I liked it. Hell, I loved it.
Oh, no. The guard is telling him to act like that.
I'm guilty, you hear me? I'm guilty. I'll kill every single one.
Wasn't the Frank I met with yesterday?
Guys, I think somebody got that.
Definitely someone got to him. Maybe someone threatened Karen. That's probably what it was. She's a fucking magnet for fucking destruction and attacks, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe you are an alcoholic sleeping with a whole harem of women. I don't care. I'm done. This city really needs heroes, but you're not one of them.
Damn, Foggy and Karen shutting Matt out. It's just pushing him more and more towards Stick and Elektra.
When he finds out what you are, what you've always been. Haven't told him yet, have you?
What is she? Who is she? Is she the Black Sky? Oh shit, a hand archer? Damn, Stick was probably protecting her. And that archer saw that Stick left and was like, okay, she's easy pickings now.
You lost today.
It doesn't matter.
You lost more than just a case.
The case is over? That's it? I didn't hear a verdict.
We're gonna figure it out. Not now, though. Right now, you need to rest.
Just as I thought, pushed away from Karen right into Elektra's arms. This has got to be part of Stick's plan. Even if it's not intentional, it helps him out. And he does think their love is making him weak, though. What's up with that archer? They showed him. Blades are laced with poison, probably, not the arrows. You can't beat this guy without the suit. You don't deserve the suit. Come on, Matt. Kick his ass. I mean, the hand archer, that's like the bottom of the totem pole.
Answer me! Just a kid.
What the fuck? You just said you wanted to try to do things Matt's way, and then you slice a kid's neck.
This is who I am. Do you still want me?
Look at that image of her saying, with blood splattered across her chest, saying, "Do you still want me? This is who I am." Damn, I guess he did get sentenced.
I got this one.
On whose orders?
Warden's.
It's that's why he said think about what you want, because he wants a meeting with the Kingpin. He wants to see him face to face.
Hey, look at me, Frank. Look at me. I'm at the door. That's a problem.
Or just to whip Kingpin's ass because he's the ultimate big bad guy. That's Kingpin? Great to see him again.
I see you got my message.
What the fuck? Kingpin set it up? And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Daredevil Season 2, Episode 8. Well, we finally got the hand introduced, and Stick is back. And the war that he was talking about in Season 1 is brought up again. I don't know what the war is supposed to signify. He said the chase is the side against the hand. Maybe there's some heroes I've heard of in comics and stuff that he's going to go link up with, because apparently Daredevil and Elektra are amateurs. And he's been training Matt since he was young for this war, and it's about to arrive. And I'm worried that he said he didn't know, that Matt doesn't know who Elektra really is. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Like, I don't know too much about Elektra in the comics. I just know she's, you know, got a thing with Daredevil and that she dies and is resurrected. That's it. Is she the Black Sky? Is she like that kid? No clue. And I talked about Elektra's armor in the past 2 episodes, with her lack of armor and how respectable that is, and shows how badass she is in fighting with Matt, with people with guns and swords and stuff. But now that turned out to be the thing that should have killed her if not for Stick bringing her back from the brink of death with some concoction he made in Matt's kitchen. And he better tell Matt what it is, because with the gashes and stuff Matt's gonna be getting from fighting the hand, he's gonna need that. But Stick is back. That's crazy. The character witness from the military for the Punisher, in contrast with the person having that outburst in court, it just shows the split decision on Punisher. It's not leaning one towards the other. It's leaning towards he did it, like he's guilty, but as far as public opinion, it's still dead split. And that's just showing that he can be both a war hero who thinks about others and is a great soldier with a great sense of morality, and he still put extreme violence and excessive force into these criminals. Wasn't nice about it in any way. Like I said, I don't know too much about the people he's actually killing, or his operation, or his methodology to go along with what he's doing. Right now it's out of hand. He deserved to go to jail. Elektra being a plant, did not see that coming. And then she said it was before they even met. I figured maybe after she left, she linked up with Stick and got trained and stuff, and then came back with Matt. Like maybe he reached out to her after she left Matt. I'm gonna use you to get him back or something like that. I don't know. I didn't think she was directly working for him though, but now it turns out she was sent to lure Matt in. And like I said, it was like she was purposely seducing him back in the episode when she was first introduced, with the glass, twirling it and making noises with her lips. It was all part of the plan. Karen and Punisher knowing Matt is Daredevil would make this a whole different show. And knowing that Daredevil had interactions with Punisher, and knowing how Matt really feels about people like Punisher, even though Daredevil's not the same, they're in the same class. It's just keeping stuff from progressing too fast. Foggy knowing is kind of enough right now. Someone in Matt's legal circle is aware of his activities and knows that if Punisher can be put away for this, that Matt is next. So this is a very important precedent to get taken care of right away. Finally, we got some courtroom Matt. It wasn't too much, but it was just speaking to Punisher's character and why he might have done it. And of course he's a client, but he still needs to make sure people see that it's not 100% he's a bad guy. There's all this psychological, and he was wronged, and there are cover-ups, and he's only killing bad people. That means even if you feel like he's a bad person, there's a shell of a real person inside of there that's just been bombarded with stuff his entire, well, at least for the past decade or so, that turned him into this monster. And seeing Kingpin again, that was dope. I didn't think we'd see him at all this season, but the fact that he sent for Punisher and told him to do that, it's got to be because he has information on his past, or he can help him break out of prison, something. But the big thing in this episode is, who is Elektra's true identity? What is she really? I'm thinking she's the Black Sky. I still don't even know what the Black Sky is, but she has to tie into the war. She's a very important key somehow, just don't know yet. If anything stood out to you in this episode, or there was anything I might have missed, please tell me about it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed watching my reaction. All I ask is that you leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can also vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. You guys are the best. We're a family. You know that. That's it from me. Until next time, spread peace and love. I'm out.